Yo, so they talking heavy about that Nigerian mom who left her 5 kids with that man because he had already planned to exit himself.
Sometimes I just feel like women can actually normalize leaving their kids for the father, for their husbands. So there's this viral story, and which is real life story, as in going around on the internet. And the reason why I've not brought the story here for you guys is because I was looking for the guy's video. I didn't see his video. So the thing is, he's a Nigerian man, and they are based in the UK, and he has 5 kids with his wife. So all of a sudden, it's just like, you know what? He told his wife, I'm no longer interested in the relationship anymore. And the wife was like, what happened? Did I say he wants to focus on himself? He wants to be alone or something. He just say he's no longer interested in the relationship anymore. The longer and short of it was that I think weeks later, the woman now told him, okay, let's go on with the divorce. So she traveled. She traveled back to Nigeria and left him with the 5 children. He started panicking. He started panicking at what he's going to do, how he's going to cope with the 5 children. He started calling her family. He started, you guys, he's now looking for her. And the thing is that the woman carried all the 5 children passports. She took it along with her to Nigeria because she has a feeling that he's going to bring them to Nigeria and dump those children at the family house or something. So what she did was she took all the passports so that he's not going to be able to bring them back to Nigeria. So now he's calling the woman family, he's calling everybody. Look at what your woman did. And the thing is, like, you said you're no longer interested in the relationship. What were you expecting? The woman should take the all 5 children and leave you to be enjoying your life and figuring your life alone while she's struggling with 5 kids. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, what is your take on this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I have a few reaction about what people are saying. Let's go ahead and watch the stitches together, then we'll come back and talk about it.
Yo, so they talking heavy about that Nigerian mom who left her 5 kids with that man because he had already planned to exit himself. Let me just say, shout out to you, Queen, okay? Because you made a decision for yourself, okay? Because otherwise, it would have been the other way around. And we know that we as moms and single moms, we're not the best to raise them. The dads are. So I only feel sorry for the children because they will miss mommy, okay? But baby, live your best life. Take care of your kids. Make sure they straight always. But baby, this is what we gotta normalize. Letting the single dads who do it better than us do it. Like, we gotta get into that habit, okay? Let's normalize that you can walk away too, okay? You can be free too, the same way that they want to be free, the same way that they're going to blame you for how the child turns out, the same way that they'll leave you before you leave them with kids to be a single mom and then turn around. Baby, y'all better stop worrying about what society think. Okay? Believe it or not, this is a game for a lot of men. It's a game. Okay? They don't want to be tied down. They don't want to be stuck. Go ahead on. Go. You go, Ma. You leave. You let them, because they're raising them better than we are. So let's see, let's see what happens, and don't wait too long. Don't let the child get too big. Let them go from babies. And somebody will look at this and be like, "You're wrong for that." So, no, it happens to us all the time. And as I will continue to say, what's good for the geese has to be good for the gander. Okay? Shout out to that mother. Okay? Just still remain a good mom. Take care of your babies. It's going to be from afar. But he got this. And hopefully he seeks some counseling. I heard he was saying his mental health and all these different things. Nobody cares because nobody thinks about women's mental health, raising 5 kids alone. You just talk about all her defaults. But let's normalize that.
Hoocha. I don't know if you guys seen the story about the Nigerian man who sat his wife down and basically said that, I can't continue with this relationship anymore. I'm not happy. And he, made sure to say how he brought her from the UK 8 years ago, and now they have 5 kids. So do the math. That means those kids are very much so little, okay? 5 little kids under the age of 8 years old. And he sat her down and said that he's going to leave the family, but he's going to try his best to support her financially. So she said, okay. She was in tripping. Sis said, I'm not tripping. I'm not arguing with you. Fine. If that's what you want, go ahead and do that, right? Leave me with 5 kids. Fast forward to a week later, she took all of their passports, all of the kids' passports, and booked a flight back to Nigeria. Left that man in the house with them kids and made sure to take the passport so that he wouldn't bring them to Nigeria with her. So he's been calling her family nonstop, like, she left me with the kids, da da da. And the family don't care. Like they don't want to hear it. They don't care. So he said the only person that even continued to answer his calls was his wife's mother. And now he's coming to the internet because he feels like she never loved him and she never loved the family, because how can she just get up and leave 5 kids behind for him to take care of? And his mental health is declining. He doesn't have time for himself. It's like the kids purposely want to hurt him. They're throwing tantrums. He don't have time to go play ball anymore. His sister has to come and help him because he just can't take it. And I'm just like, look at God. You were about to leave that woman with 5 kids to take care of. And she pulled a you on you faster than you could. And now you come into the internet to say that this woman never cared about her kids and only cares about herself and she's selfish. When in reality, you were the one that was about to break up the family. You see, these men can never handle what it is that they're doing to us. And when we pull a them on them, now all of a sudden we're the bad guy. Make it make sense.
Here's a perfect example of I love women in male-dominated fields. So I just saw the video about the man who tried to leave his wife with 5 kids. Basically flew them from Nigeria, moved them to London or whatever, and then one day he's like, basically trying to break up with her. And so what does she do? She takes all her 5 they're little kids. She takes their passport and she flies herself to Nigeria. Short notice, does not tell this man. And so obviously, because she took the passport, he cannot go anywhere with the kids. And now he's claiming his mental health is declining and she never loved the family, blah, 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 blah. Isn't that what he was trying to do? Isn't that exactly what he was trying to do? He wanted to leave her with the 5 kids. But because she reversed his ass, now his mental health is declining. She never loved the family. I love women in male-dominated fields. I love this for her, period.
Two can actually play the game. But because a certain gender decide not to play the game dirty, doesn't mean that gender is a foe. So I've just been smiling and laughing because of that man that has been crying over whole social media. So you woke up one day and decided you want to divorce your wife. It's fine, it's your choice. You don't want her anymore. No problem, she said yes. But you guys have 5 kids. And I think in your default mind, you actually thought she's going to be like your mom or your grandmother, who is going to be divorced and be with the 5 kids while you gallivant around and they will chase you for child support and you'll be like, no, she wants to take your money. No. Today's women aren't like that. So if you want to divorce your wife, know that it's a possibility you'll be taking the kids. Now, there's 2 points I want us to take away from this. He's been mourning, he's been crying that the woman is wicked and even stylishly saying he wants her back. Now, you had your sister moving to come and help you because you couldn't take care of your own children. Over the past days that your sister have been around, I'm sure you would have told her thank you not less than 5 times. And even the way you speak about your sister intervening and helping you out shows that you really appreciate it. My question goes thus. When last did you tell that woman in your house, thank you for doing those chores, or well done? Some of you are so bad, you don't even tell your wife well done because you see it as a job, as a duty. You don't help her and you can't even tell her thank you. 2, I thought you men said it's better for kids to be with you. And why a woman embittered? You label them single mother, you go around, you think you can just get into different skirts. While she gets stuck with the kids, she can't do the kind of jobs she wants to do. No. Now, do your job, take care of those 5 kids, And I'm sure, even if you employ someone, you'll be paying them. When last did you buy your wife a gift? When last did you give her money to do her hair without you feel as if you are doing her a favor? Some of you think when you are even buying your wife stuff, you are doing her a favor. But she's doing things that if she doesn't do, you are going to pay for it. Yes. You are going to pay for childcare. You are going to pay for house cleaning. And they are going to collect that money without telling you thank you. I'm not here to berate you. I'm just here to tell you, men, that when you get home today and you see your kids well fed, looking good, the house clean, look at your wife and tell her, thank you for being part of my life. That thank you is worth $1 million. And to that man crying on social media, oh yeah, you ain't seen anything yet. 5 kids? Oh no. Still unfiltered opinion with Katie. Ta-da.
Nothing sweets me past to hear that a woman is showing another man shiggy. Especially the man has already planned to show her shiggy. Shiggy is problem, yeah. If a man has planned to deal with you, and I hear that that woman dealt with him or turned the whole thing around and dealt with him instead, I'm always happy. It gives me joy. Because can you just imagine what he was planning to do? You just want to divorce your wife and you're not even planning to talk about the children. You're not even saying, okay, let us share the children, 3, 2. I don't know how they want to do it, but you both have 5 kids, and because she dumped the 5 children, now you want her. Now you want back the relationship. Now you're angry she left you with the 5 children. And this is the thing. When it comes to divorce, when it comes to relationship breaking and all of that, women always carry children. You will have 3 children, you will have 5 children, you will have 10 children with a man. You want to divorce the man, you will carry all the old children. Normalize letting them deal with those children. Because I personally, in my own end, I feel like when you leave these men without kids, it's easier for them to move on. It's easier for them to focus on themselves. It's easier for them to feel single again. But when you leave with kids, you gotta figure life out. Because living alone with children, let's just say you have 2 kids, you have to figure out how to handle those things by yourself. It's going to, in fact, if you don't have help, it's like starting life all over again. Is just so crazy. Financially, mentally, it's draining. It's difficult for you to move on quickly when you're the one that takes all the kids. And the thing is that when it comes to child support, these men don't pay. Okay, they only pay a little. In fact, when I saw the price of the money these people pay for child support, sometimes I'm like, why can't women just leave the children for the men and let women pay the child support? Why are we not the one paying the child support? Why is it the men paying the child support? Let them take care of the children and see how easy it is to take care of kids. Because it's easier for them to tell you that they're no longer interested in a relationship. It's easier for them to frustrate you out of a relationship. And when you're done or when you're ready for you to leave the relationship, they expect you to carry the children. The thing is, family members also manipulate you when it comes to having kids and leaving your kids with the father. So there's a way they'll manipulate you. If you want to leave your marriage, if you're married with kids and you want to leave your husband, you're tired of the relationship or anything, something might happen in the relationship, you just want to leave Sha. They will tell you, do not leave your children with that man because another woman is going to come and take care of your children. So that burden alone makes women to stay longer in a relationship that they're already done with. They stay longer in that marriage because they start thinking, imagine you having 5 kids with a man that is frustrating you inside the house. You're not happy. There's no longer love anymore. And you have 5 kids with this man. You cannot leave because they're telling you, don't leave this man with the 5 children because another woman is going to come and take care of those 5 children and those children will not grow well the way you want it. How can you live with 5 children in this economy that things are hard these days? How can you survive with those children alone? When you think about it, you want to stay longer in that relationship. So I feel like some families and some friends also manipulate you in a way that you want to stay longer in a relationship and tell you do not leave your children with your husband. And the thing is that you both of you did these babies together, because when it comes to making babies, one person cannot make a baby. Both of you made the babies together. Why is it so difficult for you to leave those children with your partner? So they cannot tell women that another woman is going to come and take care of your own children. So it's better for you to endure, stay in the relationship, and overlook whatever is going on. No matter how long you are in a toxic relationship, no matter how long you are enduring and overlooking, it's going to get to you one way or the other. So what I'm saying is, even though you sit down in that relationship and saying, okay, I don't want another woman to come in, I don't want my man to marry another woman when I leave to come and take care of my children, let me stay there. What if you get unalived? What if your man is beating you and one day he beats you to the extent that you just went like that? He's still going to marry another woman. So if you cannot live life with those children, live alone and leave the kids with that man, he's still the one that has those children. I feel like no matter how terrible it is, they are still his children. It's because women are afraid. I feel like most women are afraid to leave their kids with their husband, and that's why they always take all the other children and leave those men living their single life. You see a man that is divorced, is just he can easily move around because he doesn't have any burden of children. But you're the one, you're there carrying 5 children up and down. It's just crazy. This one sweet me die when I heard the whole story, and I'm just so proud of the woman for the decision she made. Now is going to know that yes, I've been married to you and we have 5 kids. It's not been easy taking care of the children. If you don't want to marry me, take care of your children by yourself and see how easy it is. What is your take on this video? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Respectfully, Jago Mara Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.